Let's start with some root-based words. The roots are lucre and pecun, which mean money. The word lucre is a noun. Lucre is another word for money or profit. It is most often used to describe money gotten illegally or immorally. In Hindi, पैसा, मुनाफा या काला पैसा. Drug dealers, smugglers, bootleggers, gamblers and gangsters have filthy lucre. हमारे पॉलिटिशियंस का जो सारा काला पैसा स्विस बैंक्स में भरा है can also be described as lucre. And money laundering is the illegal process of hiding the origins of lucre, that is money obtained illegally by passing it through a complex sequence of banking transfers or commercial transactions. The word lucrative is an adjective. Lucrative is something that can produce a great deal of profit. In Hindi, munafe wala. So a lucrative career or business can create a large volume of income. It has the potential to make money. एक करियर या बिजनेस जिसमें मुनाफा कमाने की, पैसा कमाने की संभावना हो. For example, Mukesh Ambani inherited a lucrative business from his father. And India में cricketers earn a great deal of money. That's lucrative. The word lucre will remind you of the word liquor. It's a sound link. Lucre, liquor. The link is lot of lucre in liquor business. So lot of money, profit or illegal money in liquor business. Ask Vijay Mallya or Ponti Chadda. All the words on this slide are related to the broad meaning given on the top, that is greed. All the words on this slide are related to the broad meaning given on the top, that is greed. The word avarice is a noun. Avarice is an extreme greed for wealth or material possessions. In Hindi, lalach ya lobh. So if you want more and more money, cars, big houses, then your heart is full of avarice. Avarice is often looked upon as a sin, and it is always considered evil because it is a desire to acquire or possess more than one needs. For example, King Midas, who was known for his foolishness and greed. The king wished that all he touched might turn to gold. But when his food became gold and he starved, and when his daughter turned to gold, as a result, he realized his error. The word avarice will remind you of the Hindi word varis. The link is every varis has avarice, that is greed. कि पप्पा ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा पैसे छोड़ के जाएं. The next word is cupidity. This will remind you of the word stupidity, in Hindi बेवकूफ़ी. The link is cupidity, that is लालच करना, greed करना, is stupidity, बेवकूफ़ी. Watch a video in which a man is completely consumed by cupidity, that is greed. The next word is rapacity. The starting three letters RAP will remind you of a rap artist. The link is rap artist filled with rapacity, that is greed. So let's say a rap artist is greedy for more videos, more fame, more fans. Let's revise. The first word is avarice. The letters VARICE will remind you of the Hindi word varis. The link is every varis has avarice, greed. The next word is cupidity. This will remind you of the word stupidity, bevkoofi. The link is cupidity, that is greed, is stupidity. The next word is rapacity. The starting three letters will remind you of rap. The link is rap artist filled with rapacity, greed. All the words on this slide are related to the broad meaning given on the top, that is, a person who is wasteful in the use of money or resources. The first word in this list is spendthrift. It is a noun. Spendthrift is a person who spends money carelessly or wastefully. In Hindi, खर्चीले धन उड़ाने वाले लोग. These people are wasteful to a point where the spending climbs well beyond their means and income. They might find themselves in debt. The word spendthrift will remind you of the word spend. The link is a spendthrift loves to spend money carelessly or wastefully. The next word is extravagant. This will remind you of the word extra if you focus on the starting 5 letters. The link is an extravagant spends extra because he lacks restraint in spending money or using resources. The next word is profligate. The starting 4 letters PROF will remind you of the word profit, munafa. The next 3 letters FLI will remind you of the word fly, ud jana. And the last 4 letters will remind you of gate. The link is profit flies out of gate if your wife or girlfriend is profligate, wasteful in the use of money or resources. Watch a video on a profligate girlfriend.
से कभी कुछ नहीं मांगा प्लीज.
ठीक है, just because of your leg, okay?
अच्छा ना, no waste time.
It's opening.
Done.
Okay.
Go straight. Done. Can you see a bright yellow colored dress next to you? देखी?
But a girl just grabbed the last one.
No, go grab it.
Got it.
अच्छा, go find someone my size. Yeah, the black one. Found someone? What was that? Shades. Okay, now go to the back section.
Very expensive.
Now the shoe section.
Shoe section?
Comfortable है?
नहीं.
Perfect. Take them. Have you left?
Yeah.
Where have you reached?
I'm just closing the Zona sale.
Please, मैंने आज तक तुमसे कभी.
The next word is prodigal. The last 3 letters GAL will remind you of the word gals or girls. The link is most gals are prodigal. So ज़्यादातर लड़कियां खर्चीली होती हैं, spending money or using resources wastefully. Next we have prodigal son or prodigal daughter. Here the word prodigal will remind you of the word rod if you focus in the middle on the letters ROD. The link is father beat the prodigal son with a rod, the wasteful son with a rod. In the Bible, there is a story that a farmer who has 2 sons divides his wealth. One son stays to work on the family farm. The other leaves the family home and returns years later after wasting all his money. But his father forgives him. So, in a broad sense, a prodigal son or daughter leave home to lead a prodigal life and then return at a later time as a better person. Let's revise. The first word is spendthrift. This will remind you of the word spend. The link is a spendthrift loves to spend because he or she is wasteful in the use of money or resources. The next word is extravagant. This will remind you of the word extra if you focus on the starting 5 letters EXTRA. The link is an extravagant spends extra because he or she is wasteful in the use of money or resources. The next word is profligate. This will remind you of the word profit if you focus on the starting 4 letters. It will also remind you of the word fly if you focus in the middle on the letters FLI. It will also remind you of the word gate if you focus on the last 4 letters. The link is profit flies out of gate if your wife is profligate, wasteful. The next word is prodigal. The last 3 letters GAL will remind you of the word gals or girls. The link is most gals are prodigal, wasteful in the use of money or resources. All the words on this slide are related to the broad meaning given on the top, that is, unwilling to spend money or use resources, miser. The first word in this list is skinflint. It is a noun. A skinflint is someone who spends as little money as possible and is not generous. In short, a miser. And in Hindi, जो कम से कम खर्चते हैं, कंजूस. A skinflint lives in miserable conditions in order to save money and never enjoys life. The word skinflint will remind you of the word skin if you focus on the starting 4 letters. And if you focus on the next 3 letters FLI, they will remind you of the word fly, in Hindi makhi. The link is a skinflint sucks off the skin of a fly. Conjuice, makhi, choose, a miser. Watch a video to understand this link.
उठाने के लिए तैयार हूँ
लेकिन मैं नहीं पीने दूंगा
मैं पीऊंगा
मैं नहीं पीने दूंगा
मैं पीऊंगा चाय में मक्खी गिर गई लीजिए न चाय आपकी न मेरी मक्खी की
पंडित जी हजारी प्रसाद की चाय पी जाए ऐसी मक्खी आज तक पैदा ही नहीं हुई
The next word is stingy. The starting 4 letters STIN will remind you of the word stink, which means an unpleasant smell, in Hindi badbu. The link is stingy people, that is miser people, stink because they keep on wearing old clothes in order to save money. The next word is mingy. The word mingy will remind you of the famous word stingy, and both mean the same, miser. The link is mingy, stingy, a miser. The next word is niggard. The last 4 letters GARD will remind you of the word guard, security guards. The link is guards are niggards, that is misers, because they earn very less. This word is also based on the root nig, which means stingy. So niggards are stingy or misers. The next word is parsimonious. The starting 5 letters PARSI will remind you of the famous Parsi community. The link is Parsi people are parsimonious misers, as you must have seen in movies. The next word is tightwad. This will remind you of the word tight and wad, W-A-D, wad, which means a bunch of notes. The link is a tight wad keeps wad, that is a bunch of notes or money, tightly because he is a miser. The next word is tight-fisted. This will remind you of the word tight and fist in Hindi, muthi. The link is a tight-fisted person keeps money tightly in his fist. पैसे मुट्ठी में टाइट रखता है, किसी को देता नहीं, खर्चता नहीं, because he is a miser, unwilling to spend or give money. The next word is penny pincher. This will remind you of the word penny, a small sum of money, and the word pinch in Hindi, chutki. The link is a penny pincher pinches every penny because he is a miser. So a penny pincher एक एक penny को अपनी चुटकी में रखता है because he is a miser. Let's revise. The first word in this list is skinflint. The starting 4 letters will remind you of the word skin, and the next 3 letters FLI will remind you of the word fly in Hindi, makhi. The link is a skinflint, that is a miser, sucks off the skin of a fly. Conjuice, makhi, choose. The next word is stingy. This will remind you of the word stink, an unpleasant smell if you focus on the starting 4 letters STIN. The link is stingy people stink because they keep on wearing old clothes in order to save money. Miser. The next word is mingy. This will remind you of the previous word stingy. Mingy, stingy, misers. The next word is tightwad. This will remind you of the word tight and wad. Wad is a bunch of notes. The link is a tightwad keeps wad, that is money, tightly. Miser. The next word is tight-fisted. This will remind you of the word tight and fist in Hindi, muthi. The link is a tight-fisted person, that is a miser person, keeps money tightly in his fist. The next word is parsimonious. This will remind you of the famous community Parsi. If you focus on the starting 5 letters PARSI, the link is Parsi people are parsimonious, misers. The next word is niggard. This will remind you of the word guard if you focus on the last 4 letters GARD. The link is guards are niggard, misers, because they earn less. The next word is penny pinching. This will remind you of the word penny, which is a small amount of money, and the word pinch. The link is a penny pincher pinches every penny, miser. All the words on this slide are related to the broad meaning given on the top, that is big-hearted, giving, or charitable. The first word in this list is philanthropic. It is an adjective. The word philanthropic can be used to describe a person or organization seeking to promote the welfare of others by doing charitable acts or volunteer work. In Hindi, परोपकारी, दानी या दरियादिल जो दूसरों के कल्याण के लिए काम करे. For example, Wipro chairman Mr. Azim Premji, who recently donated 1,125 crores to tackle the COVID-19 crisis. The word philanthropic is based on the root phil, which means love, and anthro, which means man. So someone who loves the mankind, charitable, promoting the welfare of others. Watch a video in which a man is pretending to be philanthropic by distributing fake notes.
नमस्ते नमस्ते।
अरे भाई कौन है ये? साक्षात हरिश्चंद्र का अवतार लगता है।
सब लोग बैठिए, सबको मिलेगा।
इधर आ जाओ।
बैठ लो मेरे भाई।
शांति से बैठो, चाचा शांति।
The next word is magnanimous. It is based on the root magna, big, and animus means heart. So magnanimous is someone who is big-hearted, generous, kind or forgiving. In Hindi, darya dil or shamashil. The word magnanimous describes people who are generous in forgiving an injury or insult. So, a magnanimous person will behave kindly towards someone who treated them badly and even towards their enemies. The next word is unstinting. The starting 6 letters UNSTIN will remind you of the word unstingy. Stingy means miser in Hindi conjuse. The link is unstinting, unstingy, not stingy or miser, because an unstinting person gives help, care or praise freely and without restraint. खुलकर मदद करना, सेवा करना या तारीफ करना, that's unstinting. For example, the famous names in the picture will be remembered for their unstinting devotion to various causes. The next word is munificent. The starting 4 letters MUNI will remind you of the Hindi word muni, referring to a sadhu or Sai Baba. It will also remind you of the word money. The link is a munificent muni, that is a muni showing generosity, gives money. The next word is beneficent. The starting 6 letters BENEFI will remind you of the word benefit, in Hindi faida. The link is beneficent people, that is generous people, give others benefit. This word is also based on the root bene, which means well or good. So people who are generous and do good. The next word is largest. The starting 5 letters LARGE will remind you of the word large, bada. The link is largest, large heart. So largest, that is generosity by large-hearted people. Largest is generosity in giving money or gifts to others. For example, Azim Premji or Bill Gates are known for their largest, that is generosity. It also refers to the amount of money, gifts or kindness given generously. Let's revise. The first word in this list is philanthropic, based on the root phil, which means love, and anthro, man. So someone who loves the mankind, philanthropic. Charitable, promoting the welfare of others. The next word is magnanimous, magna. This word is based on the root magna, which means big, and animus means heart. So magnanimous, big-hearted, generous or forgiving. The next word is unstinting. This will remind you of the word unstingy. The link is unstinting, unstingy, giving without restraint. The next word is munificent. This will remind you of the word muni, that is a saint, if you focus on the starting 4 letters MUNI. The link is munificent muni gives money, showing generosity. The next word is beneficent. This will remind you of the word benefit if you focus on the starting 6 letters BENEFI. The link is beneficent people give others benefit, generous or always doing good. The next word is largest. This will remind you of the word large. The link is large-hearted, largest, generosity.